Kelly with My Likely Movers, and this is video number 6 in our series, All the Do's and Don'ts with Your Database. I brought in DD Richards. She is the Chief Strategist with myNHD. Hi, DD. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Awesome. So glad to have you here. With your experiences being a realtor in the past, what would be your do's and don'ts with the My Likely Movers database and maybe getting those likely movers to move up?
Right. We transactions is the goal, right? We want to have more transactions. So number one thing is to think about it a little bit differently than most other systems that are out there for realtors. Most systems, like when you are a Zillow agent or you're getting leads from Zillow or Realtor.com, they can be for buyers or sellers, but they're often speed to lead. Like a buyer reaches out to you and says, I want to go see this house today. You've got to reach out immediately and connect with them. And My Likely Movers is exactly the opposite. It's not really a lead generation, it's a connection tool. Think of it like if you were at a baseball game and your child's friends' parents are saying that they're thinking of moving. It's in the next 6 months, right? It's that kind of a thing. It's a nurturing campaign. It's just a little digital flag that gets waved that says, hey, these people might want to move in the next 6 to 12 months, either buy or sell. So there's lots of opportunities here. There's listings, there's buyers, and referrals. So tons of opportunity with My Likely Movers. So think of it a little bit differently than most systems that are out for realtors, and give it time. It will take usually about 6 to 12 months for you to transact. If you're really good at connecting with people and you say the right things, and you've got a great plan and you're hitting enough people, you have a good sized database, you could transact much more quickly in like 3 months. I think the soonest we've heard is about 3 weeks. And that might have just been timing, which so much of real estate is, right? So it takes a little while, and that's why it's such a nice complement to your business, because there are all of those other speed to leads out there. We need something that's more long-term, more consistent, that's going to notify us of who's thinking of moving. So I would call them. If you know someone, especially, give them a call. Hey, it's been a while. Thinking about you. How are you doing? How's the family? Don't even talk about real estate. Just reconnect. Text. Just say, hi, hey, thinking about you. Or, hey, here's a market update for you. You can send them if you have a monthly mailer. If you don't have a monthly mailer, think about creating one. A quarterly CMA. An offer for a free home, not appraisal, because that's not the right word for it, but just your home valuation. So you can do a coupon for a free home valuation, or hey, it's springtime, prepping your yard for listing, right? That sort of thing. You can just send them all of those things that just keeps your name and your brand in front of them. So those are the things that you really want to focus on, and just keep hitting them every month, maybe every 3 weeks or even 2 weeks, just to make sure that you're in front of them all the time until they're ready. And then the other thing that we don't want to do is we don't want to call them up and say, hey, I'm using this program and it says you're going to move. Is that right? We actually had someone do that. And I'm sure actually a lot of people have done that. And the woman said, no, what are you talking about? We're not thinking of moving. Well, number one, she very well might be thinking of moving, but that just really put her on the spot, right? So you don't want to do that. Again, it's not a speed to lead, it's a nurturing campaign. So don't do that. Don't reach out and just say, hey, you're thinking of moving. When people would do that to me, I always find that a big turnoff. But real estate's a volume game too. So whatever your strategy is, work your strategy, but just know My Likely Movers is a little bit different. And the other thing I would say is don't give up on it too soon. We have a lot of people that have been using it for 3 months and they'll say, I'm not getting anything out of it. Well, that's because you're not giving it enough time. So we really think a 6 to 12 month investment, if you're really nurturing those leads, that's going to give you transactions, whether it's buyers or sellers. So give it enough time. Don't give up on it too early. Have a commitment of about 6 to 12 months. Nice, juicy database, because the bigger database opportunities you're going to have, right? So those are the tips of do's and don'ts that I would recommend.
Awesome. Thanks, Dee Dee. So happy to have you on today.
Thanks,
Stay
Alex.
tuned for the next video on more of My Likely Movers, and we will see you then.